This is the all-new Merida E160.
The new E160 is a complete overhaul of its predecessor, incorporating the latest standards like the neatly integrated internal battery that's based on the all-new SHIMANO in-tube battery that no doubt we'll see in loads of e-bikes.
This is the 10K and it looks absolutely awesome.
Merida have put a lot of effort into the integration of the battery. It's secured in both with a clip and also an Allen key that's neatly stored in the rear wheel axle. Looks pretty cool. They've gone with a carbon front triangle. One of the challenges they had to overcome was heat, so they developed a way of dissipating it near the head tube, a bit like a chimney, and they call it THERMO gate. In theory, this should allow the battery to stay as cool as possible. They've put a lot of work into making the bike sound as quiet as it possibly can. It's got these new chainstay protectors. It's got completely internal wiring that is secured into the frame, and it keeps it looking really neat, and it's now got space for a bottle on the frame as well. Geometry has been altered. It's now a little bit slacker at 65.5 degrees, and it's using the rapidly growing in popularity mixed wheel sizes. So 29er at the front and a 27.5 at the rear. And that's resulted in a really short chainstay that's around 439mm. And the older bike had chunkier 2.8 tyres, and this has got a 2.6 on the rear and a 2.5 on the front. So should feel really, really nice with great roll-in ability at the front, but a chunkier tyre at the back for grip.
They're still going to be selling the original Merida E160 and then this one as like a top end, and it's quite expensive. It starts from $5,850. They do three models, the 8,000, the 9,000 and the 10,000. And that's $5,850 for the 8,000, 7,000 for the 9,000, it's getting confusing, and 9,500 for the 10K. And that's this beautiful carbon one that you see here, full on spec, but you know, 9.5 grand, it's really, really expensive, but they've put a huge amount of R&D into this one. I loved the original E160. I felt it was capable for cross-country, trail, enduro, bike park with that 160 travel, but such a snappy trail-orientated geometry. It made for an absolute outstanding ride. Another thing is I'm a little bit disappointed that it only comes with a 500 watt-hour battery, because all-day riding definitely needs more than 500 watt. And I know Merida are saying, look, get another one, pop it in a backpack, but you know, when you're seeing some of the bikes come out with 700 watt batteries on the Levo 630, on the high bike fly-ons, even YT are saying, look, we're going to be able to give you a 700 watt battery soon, and as soon as it comes out, you'll be able to buy one. I really hope that Shimano can manufacture that new in-tube battery to be able to have a higher capacity. Not sure if they will, because it's quite compact, but I just feel that consumers are really demanding bigger batteries, and 500 watt hour is not quite enough. And do you really want to get a backpack and stick another whole battery in, because you don't really need two full batteries? It's just a shame that it wasn't like a 600, 630 or whatever. 700 would have been awesome. It's really interesting to see that the evolution that e-bikes are taking, and for 2019 and 2020, it's not going to be good enough to just whack a battery pack on a frame and there's your e-bike, because a lot of consumers really appreciate the aesthetics, the good design, the good engineering, and appreciate an in-tube battery. So I do believe that all of the manufacturers are going to need to go that route, and it's great to see Merida do it with this 2020 e-bike. All right, as soon as I get some more content on the Merida and a test ride on it, it might not be for a while, I'll be sure to bring that out. Until then, take care and I'll see you soon.